as we take you through the results of round one so far. Nath, go on.
The Richmond Footy Club started and unfurled the flag. 25 points. The Doggies got over the top of the Pies. The Demons were very good against Fremantle late. How good were the Crows, and how good is it any time the Tex turns it on like he did? The Hawks, what a win that was last night after being so far down. And the Sydney Swans upset the Brisbane Lions. A couple of good upsets to start off.
All right, well, you're on a roll, Nath, so take us a bit through the Hawks swooping over Essendon. How the hell did that happen?
Unbelievable. They were so far down. But let's have a look at the final stages. And Devon Smith, no chance of him handballing this because he loves a goal. Devon Smith goes bang and puts them back in front. How good is that? That is a clutch moment goal. But look at all the Hawthorn players out here. They go in, one-on-ones everywhere. Tim O'Brien takes a big mark. He's been around a long time, but this is his finest moment in footy. Goes back, kicks a goal. Well done. Pressure was on, and the Hawks got over the line. This was brilliant stuff.
TJ asked Browning how they won this game and how they turned it around, the Hawthorn Football Club. And I value Jason Castagna, Daniel Rioli, Arts and those type of players because their forward pressure allows for Nick Blystone, Dylan Grimes to mark behind the ball. If there's no pressure on the ball, those guys would look silly. And that's what happened to Essendon yesterday. The pressure went out of their game. This is the first goal, 1 minute 40 seconds into the third quarter. An easy handball give, you know what it does? It creates overlap. Nice and easy for Tim O'Brien.
6 goals down here.
Yeah, there's 6 goals down. Now you watch the next one. Luke Bruce. No one on Luke Bruce whatsoever. You give a player like that time and space, well, this is going to happen. He's going to create moments like this. Another goal. Suddenly it's down to 3 or 4 goals. The next one. The run, the overlap, the Bombers, they were flat-footed. They're relying on someone else, hoping for a turnover. The only run, the overlap is created, and suddenly, look at this, top of the goal square, Harry Morrison, he's on his own. 2 or 3 players who were bypassed and stood over, and this pretty much topped it off for me. No pressure by the Bomber forwards, and this is what's created, the overlap over the top. That's why a lot of teams have large chunks of goals conceded against them, where Richmond rarely do because they're so good in their front half defensively.
Spot on, Lordo, and that's what happened with Geelong yesterday. Adelaide just got easy goals like that.
Great vision, Lordo.
We'll get to that a little later on.
It was a fantastic comeback. You can hear the excitement in Alistair Clarkson's voice as he spoke post-match. You can also hear what Ben Rutten's saying about ruining the lost opportunity.
There's a real energy and excitement around the youth that we've got and the opportunities that they're going to get, and we want to accelerate that program as quickly as we possibly can and get ourselves up to the pointy end of the ladder. But we know that that's going to take a little bit of time, but we'll have no ceiling on when it's going to happen. It's just like we want it to happen as quickly as we can.
Yeah, the pleasing thing from our point of view and why our players are so disappointed is because we showed some really strong footy in that first half. Yeah, the guys are really disappointed, but because they know what they're capable of, they went away from it in that second half, and we got the result we got. So some really good lessons in there for us.
There's so many storylines to take out of that particular match. Lotto, one of them was Connor Downey, the Hawthorn player, the 23rd player, did not get to run onto the ground in what was his debut performance. It's the new rule, it's the new medical sub-rule. The emotion in the room last night was still seen pretty profound for him, but at the same time, he's played his first game of footy without actually touching it.
Has to get called into the circle here.
Yeah, that's right, Bill. And I just reckon that the coaches have got to put a lot of thought into this. I wouldn't play a first gamer until he is ready to play in the 22, not to be the sub, because I just think that Bill, Kane, myself and Brownie, we could recount our first game and the joy of ringing your parents, your first handball, your first touch. You get 20 tickets for all your friends and family. Connor Downey's done all that, yet he'll never, ever be able to say he played a second of it. I just think, would we do that to Jamarra Ugle-Hagan? Imagine Jamarra Ugle-Hagan rocks up to play his first game for the Dogs and doesn't play a second. How that would be flattening? Well, it's no different for the guy, even though he's taken pick 53 in the draft.
Well, I don't disagree, but the alternative is he just stands there as if he's ostracised from the rest of the playing group.
No, I'm saying don't play him at all.
Don't allow that to happen.
Don't play him at all. And Connor Downey has starred through the pre-season. His time is going to come. So I wouldn't play a first gamer in that situation because that's what he remembers.
It's the new rules, Lordo, and I hear what you're saying about the emotion attached to it, but quite easily, there could have been a Hawthorn injury in the first minute, and he does come on. He's clearly the 23rd best player going into that round one occasion. So I just think we need to get our heads around this new rule, that this is now what is...
Should it be counted as the game?
Yeah. To me, it has to be.
No, but he hasn't contributed.
But Damo, even what...
But the new rules are 23 players per team.
I know what the new rules are.
We're going to see it in the grand final, aren't we?
Yeah,
where
we
a
could.
23rd player who might be in the same situation as that is going to be given a premiership medal.
And how happy would that 23rd player be, whether he gets a kick or not?
Would you be happy?
No. Not if you're a player, mate. If you're a player and you don't run on the ground, you don't feel right. You know you haven't done anything.
I don't think Cam Mooney enjoys that North one like he does.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't.